Okay, good day, guys. Good day to you all. Welcome back to the Formula Sports channel. Thanks for being here. A gentle reminder to please remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel, as it is a free way to support the channel. And of course, as always, we do appreciate the tremendous support that we have been receiving. So this has been a particularly big week for one Johnson Clark Harris. As you guys have seen by the title, this video is about him. And of course, you guys know that Johnson Clark Harris is a very good player who is the English third division's leading goal scorer this season and 29 goals in 44 games, right? For the English third division second place team, Peterborough, who at this point in time does seem to be assured of a place in next season's championship in the second division. Even though mathematically it is not 100% sure as yet, but it is basically impossible at this point for the third place team to catch up with them. So Peterborough will be going to the championship next season. So as I say, Johnson Clark has an impressive 29 goals in 44 games in the championship this season. Mightily impressive, right? Mightily impressive. A very good player, all right? A very well-rounded player who does everything and who does everything well. I like those kind of strikers. You know, strikers who are versatile and give a wide array of goal scoring opportunities, or who can give a wide array of goal scoring opportunities, or give you different types of goals. You know, those strikers who are very versatile and very, you know, the complete package, so to speak. You know, they can make the runs in behind, hold up the play, poacher, you name it. Johnson Clark can do it. So he's a very good player, and a player that I like very much. So the big news for him this week, well, there are actually three big news, right? Three big news. For this week has been a very good week for Johnson Clark Harris, right? Who was brought in to Peterborough as Ivan Toney's replacement, right? But what a replacement he has been. He has, and you know, this season has been very good for him, and this week in particular has been a big week for him. So first, big news emerging out of Europe that Rangers, right? Big news emerging out of Europe that this week that Rangers FC in Scotland are seriously keen on him, right? Seriously keen on him, right? As a matter of fact, they're leading the race for his signature at the moment. Sheffield United also threw their hat in the ring as well. So he indeed has his suitors. I mean, being 26 years old and scoring 29 goals in the English third division is obviously, people are gonna you're gonna catch people's eyes, that's for sure, right? But as I say, even though Sheffield is currently, you know, one of the suitors as well, or one of the main suitors, it does appear as if Rangers are the front runners for him right now. And of course, you guys know that Rangers are the current Scottish champions and will be playing in next year's Champions League, right? A big deal. Can you imagine that? If Johnson Clark signs for Rangers, he will make one big jump from the English third division to the championship, right? I mean, not bad at all. That's not bad at all, I am sure. To the Champions League, rather. Yeah, to the Champions League. One big jump from the English third division to the Champions League. I'm sure when he started the season, he could not have envisioned that. So, again, Rangers in the Champions League this season. The thing about Rangers is that the Rangers situation could potentially be a very good situation for him because their current talisman, the Colombian Morelos, right? Morelos is talking about the possibility of him leaving Rangers in the summer. You know? So basically, he wants to leave, guys. So obviously, Rangers will be looking to fill that void if Morelos indeed leaves. And they have identified, right? They have identified Jonson Clarke-Harris as the man to fill Morelos' void. And to be honest with you, I think there's a possibility that he might even do better than if he goes to Rangers. Even if Morelos doesn't leave, I think there's a huge possibility this guy could force himself into the starting lineup. And if Morelos leaves, I think he whether Morelos leaves or not, I think he could eventually get into the starting lineup. And I think he could possibly do better than Morelos, you know, from a goal scoring standpoint. If you can score 29 goals in the English third division, you can do a very good job in the Scottish Premiership. So that's particularly why the Rangers situation is so interesting, because Morelos is seriously talking about leaving. And in particular, he says he wants to go to the Premier League. And as I say, man, Rangers do appear to be the front runners at the moment. Even though I personally would urge him, if I was him, I would seriously consider Sheffield, right? Sheffield United, even though they are getting relegated from the Premier League. Well, they're basically down, you know, in the Championship, right? But I would urge him to seriously consider Sheffield because of a trend that we have been noticing over the last couple of years with teams that get relegated from the Premier League. The fact of the matter is, the last couple of years, you know, a couple of the teams that have gotten relegated, right, make an immediate return. There have been a couple of clubs who have been relegated from the Premier League and returned the very next season, because what used to take place is that clubs used to sell their players and fire their managers when they got relegated. But that is a habit that we're seeing. We're not seeing so much of these days. They're keeping the manager and keeping the players. And because of this, we see where they are making a quick return to the Premier League. And that's kind of, it makes sense, because when you have a team that, even though they might finish in the bottom three or even bottom of the table, the fact of the matter is, the season prior they were playing at a much higher level. And so they're used to playing at a much higher level, at a level where the pace of the game is moving a lot quicker. So when you basically take the same team and put them back in the Championship and not sell those players, right? They're used to playing at a much higher level, because they would have done a lot of that the season before, the season prior. So it makes sense that these teams, you know, these teams are making an automatic return to the Premier League. You can see why. So because of that trend, I would right now Sheffield United desperately need a goal scorer, and because of that trend, I would seriously urge Jonson Clarke-Harris to seriously consider a move to Sheffield. I think there's a huge possibility, even though Sheffield have been extremely dreadful this season, to be honest. I think it's a good chance to take to go to Sheffield if he sees that Sheffield are not, if there's not a mass exodus at Sheffield United. But as I say right now, Rangers appear to be very keen on him, and they are the front runners to sign Jonson Clarke-Harris. Now, the other big news, the other very big news for or surrounding Jonson Clarke Harris this particular week is that Jonson Clarke Harris has been named the English League One Championship Player of the Season, which is a big deal. Basically, the EFL has named him the best player in the English Third Division this season. No joke, right? No joke. And it's so refreshing because even Ivan Toney earlier this week was named the best player as well in the league championship, the second division. What a thing if these two players come and play for us, man. The two best players, the best player in the English League Championship and the best player in the English Third Division. Crazy, man. Crazy. So, yeah, that's big news for Jonson Clarke Harris. And big, massive congratulations to him for achieving this. This is not an easy feat, guys, to be the best player in a league, especially a very credible league like the English Third Division. This is not an easy feat to attain. And barring the second place finisher in the goal scoring charts, Jonson Clarke Harris is basically way ahead of everybody else in the goal scoring arena. Third place, if memory serves me right, third place hasn't even hit 20 goals as yet this season. Right? So he has been officially voted the best player in the English Third Division. Massive congratulations to him. But no, the best for last, right? The best for last, people, right? The biggest news surrounding Jonson Clarke Harris this particular week, a very good week for Jonson Clarke Harris, right? Is that news has broke, right? That Jonson Clarke Harris is very interested. Very interested. As a matter of fact, two very credible sources have said this, right? Coach's Desk and Simon Preston from Reggae Boys commentary. Coach's Desk says that from what he understands, from what he has learned, the player is very himself very a couple of times well, right? Interested in playing for the Reggae Boys. And if memory serves me right, Simon Preston said that the player said one time that he was even willing to pay his own plane ticket to come and play for Jamaica. If memory serves me right, that's what Simon said, right? Just the other day, that the player wants to play for Jamaica that badly that he's willing to pay his own plane ticket. I don't know if it was said within the context of a joke, but whether that's joke or serious business, that's still a very good look. That is a player that really wants to play for Jamaica. That doesn't seem, because apparently this player has been interested for a while, not even interested, has really wanted to play for a while from what is being reported, right? And you know, that is amazing. This is not just a player that just is coming on board now, apparently, because of the whole hype surrounding the team and how good the team is. This is a player that, from all intents and purposes, has wanted to come on board for a long time, right? And I love that, man. Look, I welcome all these English-born players, right? But I do and some people might, criticize me for this or not agree with this, but I do especially appreciate the ones even more that really show a love, right, they really want to represent the country, right? You have those who are saying they're waiting until the end of the season to choose and all that. This guy, from all intents and purposes, what it is being reported, he really wants to play for Jamaica and has wanted to do so for a while and still wants to do so. So if he does indeed come, guys, he would be a big addition, a massive addition if he comes, right? I mean, we already have an embarrassment of riches at the striking position. Well, I shouldn't say that still, because we keep on having to remind ourselves that Ivan Toney has not officially declared as yet. But even without Ivan, it is looking good, right? But even if Johnson Clark won't be a starter for us, and I think that there's he definitely deserves his chance to prove if he could be a starter for us, right? But even if he doesn't start for us, he would add some very good depth. Not bad to have a guy like him that scored 29 goals in the English third division on your team. That is clearly a player that is much higher than the level of the English third division and can score a lot of goals in a much higher ranked league. And I do think if he goes to Scotland, he will tear it up just the same. One thing I want to say quick and fast. I hear people saying that, this player might be, some people saying that the player is better than Toney, others saying that the player is just as good. Now, I don't know if people are trying to troll Toney because of the nerve-wracking weight that we have had to, deal with the past couple of weeks. But, I respectfully disagree with this. The fact of the matter is Toney has proven himself at a much higher level. Even though Johnson Clark has done what Toney did in the third division as well, right now I still will give it to that Toney is the better striker, because Toney has proven himself at a much higher level. But nonetheless, Johnson Clark Harris would be a big addition to our team, right? So we do welcome him and wish him continued success, and looking to see where he goes in the summer. As I said, obviously Rangers is a massive club, very, very, very prestigious, but so too is Sheffield, right? I personally would take the chance and go Sheffield. I think the Championship is a slightly better league as well than I think the Championship is considerably better than the Scottish Premiership as well, and I think Sheffield stands a huge chance if there isn't a mass exodus. Sheffield stand a chance of probably going back up. But hey, let's see what he does. Let's see what happens. Okay, guys, that's my 2 cents. And until next time, stay safe, take care. Please remember again to like the video and subscribe to the channel. And until next time.